I'm talking to the spirits watching our live right now.
Did that?
Mm.
There's mainly for you and Bud, but I do want a few. I'll take 4 so you guys can evenly have 10 each.
Alright, that's cool.
I'm a genius. I'm a mega mind.
A Megamind.
See, the lives are less fun when we have no buzz.
And we can't have one until we go get it.
Yeah. But we do have lunch.
It's lunchtime here in Colorado.
A balmy 65 degrees.
Probably more than that. $70 degrees in February in Colorado.
Not up there.
There's snow on the mountains.
Yeah, that's 2 extremes we got. Fucking cold up there. Hot down here.
Hey, home.
We should have grabbed us a bottle of water from the case.
I probably will. It's not like I can't.
Hey, okay. Who's there by Bob? There.
We will.
We buy Doritos now.
Hello. We're having lunch here in Colorado, staring at the mountains.
Wondering if there's Bigfoot in there.
And come on in, pop a squat. BYOB. Bring your own bud.
BYOF. Bring your own food.
Bring your own food to this here luncheon.
I rather read. My mom?
That's not weird. By all accounts, we got a cool dad right now.
Yeah.
We have nothing but positive things to say about that man right now. He paid for our lunch.
You miss Dad?
Yeah.
Yummy. You're looking at the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. Which, that's not all of it. Like, it goes all the way over there. Right over here behind these trees is the Spanish Peaks. And behind those trees is the rest of the mountain range. Trying to get that view without the telephone pole. There you go. Hi, Roman.
I don't know what this crap is. It's like Italian salsa. It is good.
That's weird.
That's why I love buying the sub from Walmart, because...
Hi, Nylash. Nylashma.
What up?
Roro Man.
What up?
We're having lunch here, staring at the mountains. Wanting to chat to those beautiful people in the world as long as you're doing beautiful things.
Yeah.
Don't be coming into my chat if you're doing ugly things to people, because I'm not nice to those type of people.
I'll send you 5 ways into Sunday, man.
As long as I go past the Sangre de Cristo and get to stare at them, they're gorgeous, aren't they? I don't know if I can zoom it in anymore. I'm going to try, so watch your eyes. Wow, that was a pretty good zoom in. So down here is the city of Trinidad. Right? Down there?
No, we're more like
more
this
that
is still,
way. That way.
all this stuff is Starkville. Because it's on the outskirts.
So technically we're not even in Trinidad. We're in Starkville, Colorado. Giving you a gorgeous mountain view. But we all need to start having conversations as human beings, because our world is going to crap. And if we all don't start talking to each other about these things, we really will be ending the human race. Spicy?
No, heartburn. It's because of how thick these are and how thick the bread is.
Mm.
It's the only time I ever get it is when
Where you
it's,
going? Water?
it's only when it's thick foods.
XXZYX636. Hello. Welcome to our live. No matter where we live in this world, we all need to talk about what's going on in this world and what seems to be ruling our world. Let's start the conversation there. And by conversation, I mean go and chat, put your fingers on the keyboard, throw something up there to converse with. Excuse you.
That's good. Had some reverb to it.
It did. As far as I know, and they're not speaking about countries like China or North Korea, but as far as I know, this catastrophe that's taken up everybody's time and energy has hit every nation. What do you think about, in your research? Have you found that?
In terms of it affecting its people, I don't think people give that much of a fuck because, for one, it's mostly an American problem. A lot of places don't have this big of a problem with PDF files as bad as we do. And I mentioned a few in our own conversation earlier, and yeah, they got problems. But in general, they've handled it not better, but differently. So they're kind of looking at America like, wow, you guys are 20 years behind.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, ever since these files have come out and the public outcry has been so great, you're right on that sense. Other countries started doing something about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is, none of this would have been capable if people stood up against it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And in that sense is where it hits every country. Because bad stuff happens by bad people to good people in every country. Actually, communism or not, it happens.
Yep. The only thing different about communism is they don't let the news get out of the country. For the most part.
So you don't realize how bad it is.
Yep. But another thing is the public in other places already got to the point where they hate all pedophiles. America's behind in that.
And no one's talking. So this is exactly, I hate to use all of you guys as examples, but this is exactly the problem we have all over the world. People want to dictate what you talk about, how you talk about it. They don't want to talk about the bad stuff that affects everybody. This affects everybody. When you physically assault children, top to bottom, no matter how you do it, it's bad. And when we live in a society where we can't just go anywhere and just have a conversation, it has to be scheduled, it has to be permitted, it has to be approved. This is ridiculous. First of all, we're all humans. There ain't not one person above another. People do immoral things, and I'm not saying they don't take themselves down. I'm just saying in the scheme of things, in general, we're all born babies that have to be relying on their mommies.
If you could take an organ out of your body and put it in another person's body, then everyone should shut the fuck up. That
Designer
proves-
children. Humans know so much and they don't know anything at all.
Yeah.
And, the arrogance of a human to think they can even teach themselves so much. I'm a self-teacher. I have taught myself so much stuff. And you know what? I don't even know a fraction of what's out there. You'd have to use probably 3 or 4 decimals to put into numbers how much I know of what's out there. I don't walk around this earth arrogant about it, and I certainly don't walk around this earth telling other people what to do. and YouTube can screw with the algorithm and the AI. I don't even care anymore because eventually things cannot be sustained the way they are. And people are like, AI this, AI that, rule the world. Really? Where's it going to get all the water from when these data centers are done using it?
They claim we only have 13 years of fresh water left.
Did you hear that, guys?
13. And
13
you wanna know
years of
why
fresh
we're down
water.
that far? It's because of these fucking data centers. First of all, where the fuck is all this water going that you just have to keep consuming, keep consuming, keep
Oh, it's to
consuming?
take the heat down, and because data processing or computers take a whole bunch, it makes a whole bunch of heat. And instead of using fans, they are using water cells. I guess is a.
Well, I get that part, but where is the water going?
And once it gets put in the water, that makes the water not viable anymore.
You can't recycle that shit. It's just water.
Yeah, it's not in a evaporative cooler or anything like that. I mean, when we put water in our radiators in our car, the water don't go anywhere.
Regardless.
And
if-
YouTube can tell me all the day long that there are 0 people watching. I don't believe you, YouTube. I don't believe any corporation. I don't believe any government until entities like this are willing to stand on principle. Then I don't trust you. I won't buy from you. Like, at this point, we're left with buying some things from Walmart. I freaking hate it. Eventually, I hope we learn enough to acquire the resources to make our own stuff. So I'm not buying anything from someone like that, but merely resourcing manufacturers right from the get-go. No middleman, none of that nonsense.
Well,
But people are lazy.
one thing about
People are downright lazy. The phone they hold in their hand, they can't be bothered to make a comment with.
Well, one thing about
You full, Ben?
AI
Yeah.
is that if AI is eating up our resources, then that means we're not at a point, technologically speaking, to even have AI.
No,
The
we
whole
should.
point of it is that it sustains itself because it's artificial intelligence. It works itself. To have basically a giant fucking PC and it can't, that means it's not time. It's not fucking time. It's almost always men too. All these men be like, oh, technologically we gotta fucking power forward. How is that gonna save the earth, dude? How? When
Yeah.
the metals you extract to make these things kill hundreds of human beings.
We've
No
had
one wants to talk
man-made
about
religions for 5,000 years. And if this is the spot that man-made religion gets you to, that we have a culture that women and children should be very, very afraid. Very afraid. Because if no one does anything, especially in the United States, about the crap that we've all been complaining about, we're in bigger trouble than we think we're in. What do you mean we can't stand up for children? What do you mean we can't stand up for women? I had a situation, I'm on Facebook, I'm minding my business. There was an article, of course, about the Epstein fantasy files, because that's what it is. They made all their fantasies come true, even though they were immoral. And we're looking at something that someone posted, and it was Bill Gates and 2 other women. So I made a comment like, I think someone should tell Melinda Gates to go see her doctor. And this Lieutenant Colonel somebody, well, that's at least the name they used on Facebook, first said some gibberish underneath that didn't make sense. And when I told him it didn't make sense, or actually what I said was, your point, you need to clarify your point with me because you didn't. Right? So I was just asking for a clarification point. He starts direct messaging me. And not that he was nasty, but do you know how creepy it is for a stranger you don't know that is wearing a title of a United States government official to be direct messaging me? And when I say see you later, alligator, and this supposed gentleman continues to message me, that's a freaking pervert. This is disgusting that we live in a world where women cannot walk around freely and not have the mindset and the protective things in in her hand to protect her from any kind of assault by man or woman.
Okay.
Men, it's getting to be the same thing. Look at what's happening in Houston. Houston, right?
No, Austin.
Was it Austin?
Yep.
Well, anyway, the bayous around those cities got bodies in them. All right, the dude, Don Henelson, whatever that. Look up the guy that's running for office from New Mexico. He bought Zorro Ranch, that is Epstein's ranch, and before anyone ever knew he bought it, he had already ripped up the helo pad, ripped under the helo pad, and as far as I'm concerned, that cocksucker removed bodies. So listen, if you're in New Mexico, and they're telling me there's 0 people watching, if you're in New Mexico, please
Protest outside them gates.
protest outside the gates. Don't let this Don, where's your... I will put the name of this dude in the comments after this live is finished.
Fucking car.
This is the car noise, guys. I'm going to mute it for just 1 second. All right, we're back. That horrible noise is done.
Fucking Impalas.
Yeah, I see people coming and going and coming and going.
That's because they're scrolling.
Stop scrolling. You're literally feeding into the horrible of the system if you can't pay attention for more than 30 seconds.
Man, people like that don't care. That's what I was about to say, is that for the mass majority of people, a lot of our problems don't bother them. So we'll talk about our problems and they'll go, bitch, that doesn't happen to me. And then they'll move on just like this one
Yeah,
person
because
we know
people don't
does.
care. Because people don't care. And if you're a person without any of these problems in your life, first of all, thank your heavenly creator, whoever the hell it is, because for anyone to get through this life without any kind of problem,
Well, it's just...
you're condemning
such
yourself
a-
to live this again. If you don't want to participate because you don't have problems, then you condemn yourself to do this all over again, because we are not down here as single individuals. The world is our oyster and we're the only human in it. That's not how we are at all. So all of the rich people in life, the well-off people, the people who don't have to worry about anything, you should be worried about something. You think you're above what's happening in this life. Israel calls us all goys. Do you think they care if a certain goy makes more money than another certain goy?
Careful. YouTube made a fucking deal with
Israel?
some kind of Israeli company for one particular song or some bullshit. All I know is that they got their hands in the pot now. So
Israel's hands in the pot anyway because they own part of Google.
don't hunt us down because you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke.
It doesn't matter,
You don't want the smoke.
I'm a human being.
When I catch
And
you,
this situation we live in, do you mind? Say excuse me. No, say it so the audience can hear. I get so frustrated when you do that, Vincey. My apologies. I'm going to gather my thoughts for a second. See how you can just ruin things? People need to be more respectful than they are. They're so freaking rude that it's to the point where even my kid here, which is not even a kid, doesn't dawn on him it's an inappropriate time. But if there were more humans out there living a more moral, not self-centered life, then we would have a more general understanding of public behavior, of private behavior, of what belongs in that damn bedroom and not come out.
No, what the matter is that the people that write shit and analyze things, like Freud, that motherfucker was fucked up. I don't care what anyone has to say about it. He was deranged, and he took all the knowledge he was gathering to further whatever agenda he had. And that's not, take politics out of it, because I hate politics. The whole point I'm talking about and why I brought up Freud is because when you have a bias, that you don't want to admit that you have a definite bias, then definitely, where are you going?
We're done eating.
Oh,
But going with us.
oh, you're going with us. Shit's falling down.
Yeah, well, I'm a little irritated because I don't like when people do that to me. Hey, you better shut up because somebody, I don't give a fuck. Sorry, daughter, I don't mean to take it out on you, but people need to stop caring that these non-goys that look down on everybody are dictating what we do, what we say. What are you gonna tell me next? I can't think something? Not you, but out there in the world.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick and tired of people telling each other how to live. Ain't nobody got it right. We live in a world where children do not feel safe. People used to call me overprotective and this, that, and the other thing. You know what I got to say about that? How I parent in my not abusive way is none of your motherfucking business.
Yep.
And how you parent is none of my business. I'm not going to sit there and tell you how to do it. I don't want anyone to tell me how to do it. I don't want anyone to tell me how to live. I survived my life of abuse. And I learned how to live in a moral, loving way. Did anybody tell me? No, I taught myself. Not to make me superior or anything, but I'm so sick of hearing you should this, you should that, you should thank Jesus. You know, no.
Yeah, I don't like that. Christians have this weird way of assuming everyone else is Christian.
And what's really
and it's
stupid,
so weird.
Christians study the Jewish First Testament. So when Christians, and yes, I used to be one until I found out better, you're just a little goy Jew. You're following the rules the Jews want you to follow. And I don't care anymore. I'm going to do another life. I'm going to say the same damn thing, and I'm going to do it to the day I die. Because when I found out I was indoctrinated, when I found out this was a manipulated system, I did things differently. I didn't need anybody to tell me. And yet the public at large, what, needs to be told to be horrified by the Epstein, Trump, Maxwell files?
Yeah, because that's the current popular phrase is you aren't mad enough. Because people really do need to be told to be mad.
Well, you better watch your ears right now, because I'm telling you right now, you aren't mad enough! None of you are! None of you understand what it's like to have your childhood ruined and then to try to make a life after that. No, if they get addicted to drugs or alcohol or have a mental illness, all of you people just look down on them. You never give a lifting hand up to a survivor of horrific abuse. This is the society we live in. This is why I live so far from society. Because nobody is ever mad enough.
Nope. It's like a soft, quiet, politically correct mad. Like,
oh, let's call them young ladies,
like
not children.
It's like, in their mind, I wouldn't care if you people weren't holding me accountable. That's what it comes across as to me. It really does come across as, well, that sucks. Didn't happen to me, though.
Yeah.
And as someone who wasn't abused, I am eternally grateful that my mom is as strong as she is. Because people don't understand that there have been significant researches that when this shit happens to you as a child, it does genuinely almost ruin your fucking life.
And how dare do the public en masse not give due respect for the survivors who stood up, risked their privacy, risked their private life to
And their
tell
own
people.
children.
And their own children.
And their own lives. All this personal shit.
And y'all make fun of it. It's a joke. It's ha ha ha. Nobody ever gets over it. They just learn to live with it. And people that have snarky mouths or are religiously barky to people, you're not helping. You're not helping nobody.
I want to say one thing real quick. If Jesus could see you guys right now, he would be disgusted.
If God could see you right now.
If these ideological people that you claim care about you so much could see your decisions, your thoughts, your actual emotions, how you judge others before, like, all you know is that this one person kind of looks messy and is out on the sidewalk. But you put on the labels of whatever you think that they are, wherever they might be, just because you like being mad.
You like being superior, and you think you're superior, and you fail to realize that you're a soft, pinky human being like everybody else. And you're so indoctrinated that if everything disappeared, you would not be able to survive. You would not be able to clean your water. You would not be able to know which rock to strike to create a fire. None of you would know any of that because you're so stuck and involved with the system that your actual life doesn't matter. Oh, great Jesus.
Holy shit, what
is
happened?
this?
Good. You.
Oh, Costa Village Apartments.
Who knows?
Jeez. Well, I pray them cops got their heads on right.
After what happened here, shit, they probably done fucking, they got a whole new round of people. They're like, everyone that was here when that truck incident happened, everyone's got to go.
Where the guy got tased in the face.
Yeah.
Because he was following his son. They were bringing his vehicle to a mechanic. And when the cop stopped the son, of course he stopped because the son is his ride home. So he stopped. And he tried to, it was a regular traffic stop. He tried to figure out what was happening. And the cop's like, go, stay. And then they tased him in the face.
Yep, it was, you could look it up. Police, Trinidad, Colorado on YouTube. It's still there.
It's still there, yeah.
Well, we're almost getting to 30 minutes. I'm sure we'll have another live soon. And
But hey, thanks for not listening, and thanks for not watching, and thanks for being one of those society people that we're all afraid of. Now you can finish it out.
okay. Okay, bye people. I'm into outlets. I like Italian food. And I don't commit people to hell because they don't like Italian food. Okay? Please take that logic and assign it to the rest of your fucking life. Stop badgering people for shit that doesn't apply to you. No, it doesn't apply to you. So, from the bottom of my heart, may everyone seeing this, may everyone that ever will see this, and may everyone that doesn't really give a shit learn to just fucking keep to yourself. Alright? If you don't have anything nice to say, honestly, truth to God, shut the fuck up. Goodbye.